Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Investing Channel. My name is Paul Wallace. I'm a trader, investor, and coach. And Investing Channel have kindly invited me back to talk about some instruments that are of interest to me at the moment. On my previous sessions, we looked at the aviation sector, we looked at financial sector, and today I thought we'd have a little look at three commodity plays. So if we take a look at my first slide, what you'll see here is this is a chart of gold futures. This is the continuous contract. It's the monthly chart here, and hopefully you can all see that on the far right side. We've seen a real sort of dramatic rise, and that accelerated sort of yesterday after the terrible events that we saw happen in Beirut yesterday evening. But what we can see here is that from last month we really crashed our way through those kind of highs from September 11 at around sort of $1,923, and now what we've seen is we've traded through $2,000. Okay, and that's a pretty it's a pretty significant psychological number, and already we're sort of trading up at around about the 2050 level as I speak to you here. So invariably, you can see that demand for gold has been absolutely stunning to watch. What I look at in terms of for a plan for myself is, well, whenever I see an instrument going parabolic like that, I'm always a little wary. My personal view is I would prefer that to sort of price to sort of fall back to around about the 2000 level before I actually started to become interested. But what I'm also have to be aware of is that I just might not get that chance. Namely, just the fact that gold is on such on fire at the moment in terms of the way it's moving, that I may just have to look at a shorter time frame in terms of finding a way to sort of join that particular party. But it's not just gold that's been on fire recently. If we look at my second slide, what you'll see here is this is silver futures. Once again, it's a continuous contract. It's a monthly chart, and hopefully you can see there on the right that after really what we, for like 4 or 5 years of, just being in quite a tight range there for gold, what we saw in July was that, we really had a strong break out of there on silver. Well, we broke those kind of July 16 highs of around about $21.20, and we had a really strong close, and you can see there from the candle that sort of a bullish candle close. But what did sort of stop that rise was, hopefully you can see there's a supporting trend line there that goes back all the way back to around about 2011, 2012. Support level was, that support level became resistance. It's around about just a smidge over the $26 mark. But we can already see, okay, from this month, and especially based on what we've seen with gold, is that we're already sort of starting to trade above it. And personally, for me, what I'd like to see is that, certainly on a weekly basis, if it can close above that $26 level, well, then that gives me, a strength, a confirmation that we might have a base before we make our next leg and move up. So that's definitely something to watch in terms of how that trades around that $26 level over the next couple of weeks. And if we look at my final chart, well, my final chart here is natural gas. Now, this chart is a weekly chart as opposed to the other monthly charts. And hopefully you can see there that really, after that spike we saw at towards the end of 2018, natural gas has just been on really, quite a nice downtrend there, for pretty much the last 18 months or so. But, nothing ever lasts forever. And what we saw here, as you can see there on the chart, is that, we were coming down and we formed quite a nice double bottom there around about the sort of $1.60 level. We had a double bottom there. Then if you can see the candles itself, we had a nice sort of kind of bullish engulfing candle, which also created a nice higher low. And as you can see there, price has just rallied strongly, okay, over the last day or so. And we've broken that kind of recent high of 2020. And now I'd be looking to see, could that drift back a little bit? And then I'd be looking to be a long position, long trader, up to around about that 200 period moving average at around about the $2.70 mark. So I hope you found that useful. I hope you find that gives you a little bit of insight and help with your own trading and investing decisions. As always, I wish you the best of success in your own trading and investing endeavors, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon.